Hey peeps, it's Jedd here from Tutoring, and as always, it's such a pleasure to join you. Today, we're going to deal with a bit of BODMAS. With that in mind, let's dive straight in. So we've been given this to calculate, and we can see there's a variety of things going on. And to make our lives easier, we're going to use BODMAS in order to work through this step by step. Right, so starting with our B, which means brackets, we can see there's some brackets here. But look at the function of these brackets. Those brackets aren't necessarily indicating that we need to do something first. They're just indicating that this minus 2 is multiplying this minus 1, which is also being multiplied by this minus 1. Sorry, this minus 4. So it's minus 1 times minus 2 times minus 4. So we don't really have any brackets to start with. Moving on to of. So again, nothing relating to of. So we can move on to E, which is exponents. No exponents in this example. Then moving on to division. Right, so we can see there is some division here. Remember, fraction means division. So the top number is being divided by the bottom number. So we can see that we've got some division to do over there. So let's start with that. So we're going to write pretty much the whole question down. So it's going to be minus 1 times minus 2 times minus 4. And then we're going to calculate minus 4 divided by 2. So the minus stays there. And we've got 4 divided by 2, which is 2. Right. What do we do next? So we can see that we've dealt with all of the division. So we are done with division. We move on to multiplication. So let's look at all the things we need to multiply. So remember I said that this minus 1 and this minus 2 are being multiplied together. And then that result is going to be multiplied by this minus 4. So let's work through that together. So we've got minus 1 times minus 2. So let's start there. So minus 1 times minus 2. Minus minus gives us a plus. So we don't have to write that down. And then we've got 1 times 2 gives us 2. And we can put that 2 in brackets. And we've got the minus 4 next to that 2, minus 2. Right, now, have we finished all of our multiplication? We haven't. We've still got a bit of multiplication to do. Do you see that this 2 needs to be multiplied by that minus 4? So let's do that. So it's going to be 2 times minus 4. The minus and the plus gives us a minus. 2 times 4 gives us 8. And we've still got a minus 2 at the end. Now we have dealt with all of our multiplication, so we can move on to addition. There is no addition, so we can move on to subtraction, and we can see that all that's left is subtraction, so we can start there. So we can see that minus 8 needs to be, so 2 needs to be subtracted from minus 8, which means minus 8 needs to get smaller, so we move further away from the 0, and that's going to be minus 8 minus 2, which is going to be minus 10. We underline that because that is the final answer. And as your teacher marks this in a test, she's going to let out a really massive smile. Well done. Very special thank you to our sponsor for making this video possible. Read all about them in the description below. Head over to our website for more of these epic tutorial videos. If you can't find the answer to your question, send it to us and we'll respond with a personalized video just for you. Until the next time, stay